Told in history was when she said,
That's what Sean Carter done to me.
hey, when she dropped that line that shook the whole room, Jack froze up like boom,
Boom, boom, boom.
receipts rolled in, comments went insane. Everybody knew Jackie was playing games.
But when the truth went
back and the heat got near, she said it wasn't me.
playing the AI idea.
She screamed out loud for the world to see.
That's what Sean Carter done to me.
She lied to me.
She lied to you,
But the lie stops here.
and we got the proof.
She tried to twist the story.
Rewrite history
Said the box framed her
on a live screen.
Oh, but the
I went by that and the seas. He said, Jackie, please, accountability.
no glitch, no code, no digital ghost.
Just Jackie the crowd doing the most. Jaguar.
Like she had the
World.
world in her hands. Drop the story in the fire, hoping everybody take a stand. But echoes don't stay quiet when the truth starts pushing through.
Yo, listen. I promise y'all, if y'all go back and listen to anything that Jaguar said, you're going to feel and find the lie in all of it. And before we even start talking about what we're going to start talking about today, right? I want to bring y'all to Exhibit A. Jaguar's GoFundMe, right? These cruelty-free hoodies that you can get, you know, where she's stopping online bullying.
Help me fight back against online harassment and reclaim my life. I'm facing severe online harassment and legal battles. Your support helps me reclaim my life and seek justice now. Help me reclaim my life. Donate now.
Are you serious? Are you serious? But wait, it gets worse. See, this is why I say she don't take accountability, because she's got all of this stuff going on, and we've been watching crueltyfree.org, nonprofit organization, not go anywhere, not make any money, you know, or bring in a bunch of money, but we don't see the results of this crueltyfree.org, you know. But here you go with Wolf Coochie doing all of this extra stuff, you know, putting these episodes out there, not the outcry episode.
Travel smarter, not harder. At America's Best
Listen
Value
to this. They
Inn by Sonesta.
scamming all around the
Convenient
board,
locations from
y'all.
Coast to coast and value-packed
They
comfort
scamming
for
all
return.
around the board, I
When you're a
promise
Sonesta
you.
Travel Pass member, staying at America's Best Value Inn means earning points toward free nights, upgrades, and more. Go to Sonesta.com to book your stay and unlock their best rates with Sonesta Travel Pass.
Y'all
Roam
don't
today,
see it.
roam tomorrow. Join now at Sonesta.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Y'all don't see it. Y'all don't want to see it.
Welcome to the Woodshed. My name is Jaguar, right?
The
And I am sitting
Woodshed.
here with, I don't know, friend, colleague. We're trying to figure that part out, but she's amazing at everything else. Dr. Sunshine.
Hey, friend and colleague.
I
Thank
like
you
that.
so much for having me on this
All
platform.
of this
Oh
is
my
just,
God. Listen to me.
that's why I
Your
say,
joy. And I enjoy your perspective.
if
And
you really want to catch Jaguar, all you got to do is follow the patterns. All the patterns is right there to catch Jaguar. It's just, you just got to follow the patterns. All of them right there. She repeat the same patterns all over again. If you go back to Goomba, if you go back to the Philadelphia situation, right? She made sure that she put everything in his name, kept everything out of her name, you know, split. Oh, you can get the money. He got so bad. That man said, I don't even want the money. I just want to get away from you, and I hope God forgive me for everything that I did when I was around you. That's how serious it got for Goomba. You know? It got so serious, he was just like, man, I just want you away from me, and I hope You know what I'm saying? And the games just continue over here. We can go back and look at the Discord and go, back to the petty pocket and see the continuation of all these games that they keep on playing. But all you got to do is follow the pattern. The pattern is there. She finds somebody that she can put all of it on, right? She been doing this from Atlanta to Dallas, Philly, all of these different locations. She always finds somebody that she can pin the stuff on, right? Right now, it's going to be Odell. Odell's going to go down for a lot of this stuff, the cruelty-free, the nonprofit organization, all of the fake things that they doing. Odell going to go down for that. He just don't know it yet because at the end of the day, the account is not in her name, it's in Odell's name, right? A lot of the money transfers is probably going through Odell, right? That way, Jaguar keeps plausible deniability. I want y'all to remember that word. It's called plausible deniability, right? So a lot of the things that you see that you think is going on, Jaguar keeps her hands free, right? She keeps her hands free by keeping plausible deniability, right? She changed location to location so that way there's no strong investigation, right? From Arizona to Dallas to LA, she does the same thing, right? And online, it's even worse because now she has other people that's in cahoots with manipulating this, cyber group or whatever you want to call it, from Big Homie CC to Ronnie Bo to Misha Fuller to Danny Robinson, right? They all in cahoots together. If you look at it, this is why they're able to put up the money to get this person bailed out, right? All these people, it goes back to Tasha K, it goes all the way up to Tokyo Tony, so on and so forth. These are different groups that was created on Bigo, and they get their Bigo group to come over here, the toxic, the people that want to see the world burn, right? They got the same agenda. Her son said it in the interview with Tasha K. Her son said it, Jaguar is manipulating people and so on and so forth, that hopefully nobody finds out the truth, right? The truth of what's going on, the truth of what she's doing, right? And all of the manipulation, it goes all the way back. It was before Goomba. This goes all the way back to Facebook. Facebook 2010. Facebook 2010, when she got enough of the Facebook, she just upgraded to the next platform. You can go back and look all through Facebook. Scamming and meeting people. It was like once she found a different way to panhandle, she started panhandling online. Pandemic hit. Well, let's go back. Wood Shack comes out 2017, right? Don't mention nothing about Jay-Z. 2020 comes, pandemic hit. She's got to find a new way to make money. She can't do it on the streets no more with the pimps and the project hoodlums, right? So now she's online selling this image after watching Ali Carter, so on and so forth. Now she's selling this image to y'all where she's this full-time storyteller, but none of the funds is going to what she's saying they're going to. This is why the investigation is underway right now, right? Because you got the crueltyfree.org that you had for how long? They've been investigating that. Y'all trying to shut it down, Jaguar. I see y'all trying to shut down the crueltyfree.org. I see y'all trying to shut it down like y'all shut down the other website that had Wolf Coochie's phone number on there, AP Technologies, right? So why is you making websites and the phone number leads to Wolf Coochie? So he can play on the minds of the people that's trying to call you, right? Not only that, there's numerous other things that are very questionable, right? The fact that you still married the Goomba, but you out here acting like you married the Wolf Coochie, right? Paperwork still show that you married the Goomba. Goomba already came out and said it. Y'all are still married, and you out here saying that you married to this other feller, huh? You out here trying to shame other people, put other people down when you ain't living the righteous idea life that you say you living, right? Not only that, Wolf like guys and you like girls. The whole relationship is upside down. He out there on the strip trying to shake his tail feather, and you out there thinking that your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Both of y'all are upside down, right? Not to mention, not to mention the fact that he got the necktie dysfunction, right? You know, all of these things, all you got to do is follow the patterns. Follow the patterns. Jaguar said if y'all knew the things that she did in her bedroom, she'd be in jail right now. She also mentioned some other stuff about some other stuff, you know? How far up do I got to go to get to this? Jaguar has that. All you got to do is follow the patterns. I don't think you guys notice the patterns. I think because like new groups coming in and new people coming in, I think you guys are missing out on all the patterns that's showing you all of the manipulation of Jaguar right. You know? I'm searching for something, guys. Give me a second. I'm searching for something. I got to comb through the old Discord to find this. It's an old receipt, but it goes all the way back. I want to show y'all just how much and how far back this manipulation goes. See, Jaguar had some stuff in her name too. Might be some PPP loans behind it, but Jaguar had some stuff in her name too when it came to you know, some things. Yes. Oh no, the wrong one. I'm trying to find the one of this car service. She had a car service. I don't know if it was a limo driver service or a pickup service or something like that. But she had this service. Now all of a sudden they want to hide this history of Jaguar being an Uber driver in Atlanta when a bunch of kids came up missing. Jaguar, you know all the things that they looking for your ass for. You know this is a bigger investigation than just that Philadelphia shit or the shit that's in Dallas. You know the investigation bigger than that. That's what got you so afraid. That's what got you so afraid. The time is up now. The time is up. They is on your ass, Jaguar. They is on your ass. Y'all done circle, flip this shit too many times now. Now they want you. They want you, and they want you bad. No more hiding now. You got to come out. Come out wherever you are. Y'all doing all of this hiding, but guess what? That investigator is getting closer. That investigator getting closer, and you know that investigator getting closer. That's why you searching around trying to find out how close the investigator getting. You know that investigator is going around asking questions about you. Hell, ask Ronnie Bowe. Ask Ronnie Bowe just how much the investigator going around looking for your ass. Huh? Just ask Ronnie Bowe. No. If you know, you know. Ask Ronnie Bowe. Or we can ask your
Even though
sister.
she's locked up, we're about to take, the proper steps in order to get my grandmom straight, Sammy straight, because it's just
We can
messy.
ask your sister,
I
Jaguar.
did talk to Sam, and Sam did
We can
say that
ask your
he was
sister.
going to be parting and going
Cause remember, your
with
sister is the
and
one
that
who
he was
said that
spending
you
the
was in a
summer with
relationship
Faye,
He
and
has
that
with
no
your
choice.
oldest
Yeah,
son.
he has no choice at this point
Your
because,
right.
sister, the one who
we had
said
this conversation when
that
she was in the mental hospital. I
you
kept telling him, I'm like, Sam,
was with
what
your
are you
daddy.
gonna do if she gets locked up again? Don't nobody at that house got money for real. It's only my grandma and my aunt Jackie. She has control over everything. She's not getting bonded out. So it's like, but we gonna let y'all talk to Shelly because me and Jamie talk too much and y'all will get
No, y'all fine.
piping
Y'all
hot
fine.
tea, okay?
I want to hear
Y'all
from
will
all
get
of
the
you.
piping
I
hot
want to hear
tea
from all of you.
because y'all will get the piping hot tea because Jackie got me fucked up. I'm gonna let you talk to Shelly for get ghetto. Okay. Oh my god, Sean, I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's okay. No, I'm just glad to hear that you guys are doing what you need to do to
Oh
get
yeah.
your mother to where you are, and
Well,
that's
you have to understand. This is the thing. My mother is so brainwashed by my sister.
mhm.
Her whole thing is we can't leave Shreveport without Jackie. We need to know Jackie's not coming home anytime soon. When she comes home, we'll deal with it.
Yeah.
But right now, you have to leave. You know.
So you're going to bring her to where you are. And I was talking to Sam, and Sam said your mom wants to stay there, but how Sam was explaining this to me is just like she's not staying. Of course, she wants
Yeah.
to, but she's not.
Well, they don't have proper ID.
But my
They
mom,
don't.
my mom is also mentally
Can you
ill.
please cut?
It's a cult.
Oh my
It's a
Jesus
cult.
Christ!
Like she has no choice
Can you
either.
please, Jasmine?
Because she gotta go. She has to leave. She gotta go. That's it.
She's
That's
going
it.
back to Philly. They're both gonna go. They're gonna have to
Now,
take a
did
bus.
y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear her say it's a cult? It's a cult. Did you hear that? Did y'all hear her say it's a cult? Huh? Y'all think it's me that's pointing it out? Y'all think it's me that's saying that Jaguar is running the cult? Y'all think it's me? No. People been saying this. We just don't want to listen to the truth. We don't want to listen that she operate, Allison Crawley, Baphomet. Look at the guidelines to it. She follow all the guidelines. That's why I say you got to look at the patterns. In order to point out Jaguar right, you got to see the patterns. The patterns of it is all right there.
Cut it because they don't have proper ID. I'm sorry. Please
No, you're fine.
forgive my children.
No, you're fine. So yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
asking earlier because he was saying that they were leaving by bus, and I asked him too. I'm like, well, can I help you guys out with a flight? Like, do they need any help?
No, be
And
fine.
he said no because they just don't have ID.
They don't have ID. Yeah, and then I'm gonna fly out to Philly and take it from there. So yeah,
Okay.
that's the plan.
I'm so relieved to hear that you were
Yeah,
going to do that.
absolutely.
Thank God.
It's
Thank
it's
God.
been difficult. It's not that the family doesn't care, but we've been through this. We've
Mhm.
been through this. I didn't want the family to give the interview to Tasha K, but we felt like somebody needs to speak up,
Yeah.
you know. And now
So
here
did
we
you
are
feel
again,
like
5 years later, 4 years later, here we are again.
so did you feel like your mom was, manipulating your mother and whatnot to stay where she is, like with Jaguar?
Day.
So
That's
does the
Hold on.
so the anger that comes from y'all, I'm not gonna say like y'all are
I'm not gonna.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna hold you.
I've never seen nothing like that in my
I
life.
never seen nothing like that, and just knowing the situation and the relationship and the dynamic they had, it really upset me.
It was
Like
so. It was
it
the
was to
most
the point
disrespectful
where
thing.
my brother's best friends and the people he grew up with were they don't really bang with my aunt Jackie because she didn't bang with him. We
yeah,
were upset. We were crying. That was crazy to me. I
mhm,
never seen no shit like that in life. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's just like ain't nobody mad at her. I'm mad at the things that she's doing. I'm mad at the things she's saying. This is the reason why.
That's unforgivable.
Yeah, that's
Like you don't do
unforgivable.
that. And if Giovanni was what if he was here and he just saw it, like, oh my gosh, oh my god, like he was a very just respectable young man. So it's just like, yeah, he wasn't going for none of that. Like, So
Well,
it's actually crazy.
that's why he didn't deal with her, because he knew how crazy she was. He knew the shit she could say. That shit is hurtful. The shit that she's saying about people is crazy. All these content creators she's coming for, the family she's coming for, the way she talks about my mom love her sister. I don't care what none of y'all saying in this chat. My mom love her sister. She love her family. You hear me?
Me and my sister, the main ones,
We,
be like, yo, you
I
need
be,
to
I be
chill,
over
like.
here telling her like, you need to chill. This girl don't bang with you. But this is her sister. This is somebody who she's grown up with. She loves her sister, and she's upset. She be in here crying over this girl, and I'm just like, mom. At the end of the day, you cannot.
You know, people might be ignoring this because it's nice to watch and everything like that, but this goes back to forever. The stuff Jaguar is doing, the history of Jaguar, it goes back forever. The manipulation, ain't no telling what type of people she might have, you know, working with her at this point now. Ain't no telling how much they accumulated or how many more monsters like this they have found to protect each other. You know, we're only just now, you know, stepping into this in a sense, just now getting, you know, the notion of this in a sense or whatever. But this has been going on way back before any of us can actually even say. So, like, when you see these people protecting this, it goes back that far. It goes back that far. I'm just saying.
Dear Jaguar, right? Be careful. I had a dream about you.
Remember,
I
she said
wasn't
this ain't
thinking
her
about
best
you before I
friend?
went to sleep.
Remember,
You
she
know you
said this
my
ain't her
sister.
best friend?
And this don't happen too often. I saw something very disturbing to me as a sister. I saw that you said that you was a witch or something.
What I did with those ashes. You should probably ask me everything that happened before and happened after, because all of it was witchcraft. Because all of it was witchcraft. Because all of it was witchcraft. What I am would terrify most of you if you actually knew. Matter of fact, if any of you actually knew what I truly am, you wouldn't ask me stupid questions like that at all. And if you want to know how I know Beyonce is a witch, I'll say it as simple as this. It takes one to know one.
Tokyo Tony, who is a supposed friend of Jaguar Wright, takes to her Instagram with some words of advice for her. She also calls out Jaguar for being a witch practicing witchcraft and the lies she's told over the years, in particular, claiming she has millions of dollars in an offshore account and more.
Dear Jaguar, right? Be careful. I had a dream about you. I wasn't thinking about you before I went to sleep, even though you're my sister. And this don't happen too often. Be careful. Stop telling your whereabouts. Fall back and collect everything you said and put it on a reel. Go back and the questions that was asked, ask yourself those questions and answer them again and see if they match the first thing you said. I saw something very disturbing to me as a sister. I saw that you said that you was a witch or something. You said you had a Baphomet on your body. And then you mentioned my daughter's name. You rub ashes in your face or something with, I can't even say it, it's too much for me. I hope it's a lie. I have to now watch everything, everybody, and kind of dig in their business. Fuck with them. I did not know you was a witch or was ever a witch because I would have never with you. You told me you had some millions and some overseas money. It's not adding up. I was hoping you would have just took that shit got the fuck on. Ron not here anymore. They all died of heart attacks and pneumonia. We didn't start it from the top to the bottom. Just want to know, Jag, why? Why, Jag? Why do all this talking and exposing? If you was there to see this, you didn't do nothing. Don't that make you a part of this? Because I'm going to tell you something. If I see some weird boy going on, will I go run out and tell it? Nah. Especially if I ain't going to do nothing about it. It wouldn't be then, now, never. How do you be knowing so much shit? To have not been a part of this game for probably 20 years or 10 years, 15 years or something. Who is telling you this to set you up for failure, to make you talk like you got some information and it might not be real or true? I want you to be careful. I don't know what else to say. Other than you come to DC, make sure you come to the podcast. I would love to have you on and talk about other things other than what the fuck everybody's talking about. I would love for you to Jaguar, right, to come over to my podcast. I don't have any money to pay you. I'm paid out. Okay. This is some other fun. And just talk about relationships.
If you crave nature,
See that? She's been exposed. She's been exposed. Cult-like activities, right? Cult-like behavior. Why y'all acting like she ain't been exposed? They've been saying this about her. This ain't new. All the stuff that she been saying, all that stuff got to catch up eventually. Hold on, I'm trying to find these receipts from Goomba.
I want y'all to do me a favor.
What's that?
All of you assholes
Who,
who
me?
like calling the police
Oh,
on
no,
me
I didn't do that.
and lying to the police about me. Stop. That poor, pristine neighborhood, what's so fucking pristine about legacy? Cedar Hill's a wonderful place, but legacy? They need to shut this place down. This place is a cancer. Drugs everywhere. Prostitution.
Thank you, Bud and George.
Crime. You shouldn't have to pay $2,000 a month to worry about whether or not you're going to get rolled on by a bunch of drunk and high teenagers. Was a lovely guy. We've been having a great conversation. The people that y'all had, where is that Mexican cunt?
Damn.
Yeah, I need my pocketbook.
Damn. You see how she went in there on 10? Do y'all see how she went in there on 10? Wait a minute. She said, where's that Mexican cunt? Oh, no. Oh, no. Didn't your brother just say you don't go in there cussing?
Hey, the constable's a lovely guy.
Time after time, Jaguar shows us who she really is. It's a pattern. I don't see how you guys don't see the pattern. It's a repeated pattern.
Make you, Sean Carter. I helped make you. Fuck you. You don't want to acknowledge unplug? Acknowledge this shit. Produce the fucking commission. Produce it. Produce you, motherfucker. This shit make you like crazy. I helped make you, Sean Carter. I helped make you. Fuck you. You don't want to acknowledge unplug? Acknowledge this shit. Produce the fucking commission. Produce it. Produce you, motherfucker.
See? I helped make you, Sean Carter. I helped make you. It's angry. Just angry. All because she can't see it coming down her eyes, so she got to make this song cry. Huh? All because she can't see it coming down her eyes, so she got to make this song cry. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it.
I mean, everybody can get got to. The question is, how do you want people to come?
That's true.
Do you want people to come with grace and humility and love and respect and integrity? Or do you want niggas to come like ODB?
Not like old dirty bastard.
Like a whole parquet. You know,
I don't think they want that.
We gotta learn to give honest conversation an opportunity before pop off. I ain't got no problem with the Carters. I ain't got no problem with billionaires. I can learn from a billionaire.
True. Now that's true. That's true.
The rest of the personal matters, they're personal matters. But all I'm really about right now is that creating and sustaining and supporting that institution.
Yeah.
So me and Mr. Carter have unfinished business. And there's a whole generation that need to see that moment celebrated on television one more again. It's just gonna be difficult because of the roots, you know.
Yeah. I look, believe me.
Because they'll probably all be in jail by the time the 20th anniversary comes.
That was a lie. Roots did their 20th anniversary in Philly, one off without a hitch. Just thought I'd bring that up and show you guys that. Clearly, that was a lie when it came down to the Roots being in jail before their 20th anniversary. Wasn't the 20th anniversary? Didn't Jay-Z perform at their 20th anniversary? There's always lies, lies, and more lies. How are we not seeing that? This is the same thing that's going to happen to Odell right here. Same shit she pulled on Goomba. Goomba stole the money. Oh, shit, that video's not available. Damn. Oh, I forgot. At that time, they was taking people videos down. They was taking videos down. Don't worry. We're going to get this moment right here. We're going to get this moment. We hanging up that black bra. We hanging it up. We hanging it up. Soon as we get it away from her, we hanging it up. It's going in a shrinery or something. We're gonna have to all hail the black bra. It's going in a trash can somewhere, and it's gonna grow. It's gonna turn into Oscar the Grouch, and the trash can is gonna be the beginning stage of an Oscar the Grouch. We're hanging up the black bra. She put Wolf Coochie in front of us. You know what I'm saying? He going through 50 different changes. Look, he going through 50 different changes. Look like one of them little pit bull puppies or something. Look at her laying on his back and shit. Huh? Oh, lovely couple. High as hell. Look, Wolf Coochie, high as hell. High as hell right there. Y'all talking about something. Y'all donating y'all money to a good cause. Y'all donating y'all money to fiends. Y'all giving that money to fiends. You hear me? This ain't the dream team. This the fiend team. You see how high that man look? That's why they can't do no lives together. That's why they can't never do a live together. You hear me?
Now y'all have been used to seeing my face for quite some time.
Y'all, you remember her boo thing?
Now this is the real face. This is the face that y'all have been looking for. This is TJ's channel. Trees told one truthful thing in that god-awful live she has going on now. She can't go live because she doesn't have any subscribers and she doesn't have any content. I'm not ready to upload my channel yet. But what I am encouraging my beloved TJ to do is to start her own video journal right here on her channel. So if you want the truth, there's two things you can do. You can come and support TJ's channel and you can hear the truth from her mouth.
Been manipulating people.
Experience after being
She been manipulating people.
into the YouTube verse. Or you can wait for these interviews that are about to hit because they're going to be explosive. Hi, Naisha. I told you I would always acknowledge you as TJ's #1 fan. So thank you for being her biggest fan so far. I think you're going to have some competition though coming up. This girl is getting popular.
And she'll just find a new person to do that to. TJ. Pretty much whoever laying next to her. You know? Whoever laying next to her. Just like, her son said, a succubus. Just like her son said, a succubus. Praying on sacral energy, don't matter who it is. Fake accounts to talk to herself in the comment section. The only thing that changed is the people. This level of manipulation goes all the way back to Facebook. She keep messages in her phone. She calls CPS on people. This is TJ's ex. Talking about CPS and my kids. I didn't spend that money, right? Look at how she's talking to people. Detective Anderson Bells is going to appreciate this evidence and Section 8. You see how she go around and destroy people's lives because she feel like her life is fucked up? The fake account of me is a troll. Defamation case coming soon. See? This is old. This is going back to Facebook. The shit she doing over here is not new. Look, this goes back to Facebook. $700 transferred, right? How deep y'all want to go? How far back y'all want to go? Want to go back further than that? It's all there. It goes back pretty far. Facebook 2010, 2012 Facebook. How far back y'all want to go? Hmm? How far back y'all want to go? Like I said, all you gotta do is follow the patterns.
Now, where do you want me to go? Because I only got a couple minutes. Well, to the back
The
door.
things she'll do for some jerk chicken.
I gotta go home. You don't want nothing? You don't want nothing like that? You do that. I was assaulted by your officers. Well, then do me a favor. Hurry up and write the damn number down so I know where to send the paperwork. I'm suing all y'all bitches. You fucking employ cops that beat on people. I was assaulted.
It's just patterns. Patterns of human behavior. If you follow the patterns are going to tell every time. This is how you know the who's who of Whoville. It's the patterns. It's not nothing new, just the patterns. Human behavior. Paying attention to the patterns. If you could catch them, you could all you gotta do is point them out. Point out these patterns, and you're gonna see them. Every time. Now you might get scared. You might get scared because you might find out that some of your friends are real monsters. You might find out. But if you witness the pattern, you can see it every single time. It never fails. All the way up to this day. She always kept on doing the same patterns over and over again, the same patterns. You know, trying to manipulate the public, trying to get out on the public, trying to work out the public. That's it. Wolf Coochie ain't no difference. Birds of a feather, right? Look how many Jaguar uncensored they got. Jaguar uncensored. The Encounter with Madonna. All these fake books that Wolf Coochie produced. Come on, man. Open this shit up. Open this shit up. All this, look. Wolf Text, Wolf Coochie, Armadeus, by Villa Lobos Body. All of these fake ass. I'm an author. I'm a writer. I'm a producer. This is fake. All of this stuff is fake. February 2026. This is 2026 was the last time they updated this stuff. You know, they just updated this stuff. Wolfgang Amadeus. All that private citizen shit that they be playing, all of that shit that they be playing, this is what they really don't want you to know. The extent of their scamming. The extent of this shit. They gotta keep on doing this bullshit. They gotta keep on doing this. This shit, they gotta keep on doing it. This is IBM. A lot of people don't even know this website. A lot of people don't even know IBDO, IMBD. A lot of people don't even know what the hell this is. Hollywood Blues. Love for Keeping the Story of Madonna Stalker 2012. Jet Set 2013. All of this is fake accounts that they update and make it seem like they authors, producers, so on and so forth. These are fake. Y'all keep on making it seem like, you know, that this is happening, that is happening. No, he just produced this new one. Jaguar Right Presents Defending Your Freedom. The Demi Moore, this is fake. TV miniseries 2025. They was trying to get a TV miniseries out of that Demi Moore situation, right? Look at what it says he produced. They was trying to get a TV miniseries out of that lady's story. Jaguar Right Presents Defend Freedom. Demi Moore, Harley. They was trying to get a mini series out of this shit, exploiting people, not helping them, exploiting them. This shit has nothing to do with Jaguar. Oh, look, it's starring Jaguar Wright and Demi Moore. She probably didn't even agree to no bullshit like that, right? Knowing Wolf Coochie probably made a fake account for this lady on here. This is the technology that he doing. And they say Wolf Coochie technology. This is the shit that he's doing. Playing in your face. It's many more. Like when I say it's many more, like the scam, the gig is up. The scam is up, my boy. The scam is up. These fake radio personas. He talking about people looking him up. No, you out here faking. You out here faking. That's why I said, all you got to do is just look into them. Look into all the shit that they trying to sell on the Patreon, trying to make it look like it's a secret. You got to buy this stuff in secrecy. You know what I'm saying? They promoting it, but you got to buy it in secrecy. They promoting it on the back end. Y'all can't really see it because you know what I mean? Like they promoting a lot of it on the back end. You know? His LinkedIn account and shit like that. That's why they sit there and try to get, people's accounts. This is why they sit there and try to get people to send them email accounts and stuff like that and try to get into you through the back door. You know what I'm saying? Look, Villalobos body, Beverly Hills, California, right? Villalobos body, Beverly Hills, California, right? And you know this is the right person because look at what's down here. You see his ex-wife? Villalobos body reposted this. You see when he was promoting his ex-wife stuff, right? So blessed and honored to receive the Sisterhood Award of the Year. This is him. This is his account. They do all of this stuff online. They think nobody's connected to it. Nobody knows. Nobody don't got the ability to look shit up and find them, right? We don't got the ability to look this up, this public information. You know what I mean? Jumping from one situation to the next situation. Out here trying to talk about everybody else. But look, you's a fraud, my boy. You doing all of this shit. But really, it ain't nothing to expose how easy it is that you play online. And you could do all of this stuff in secrecy. You could do all of this stuff. You think you getting away with it, but they on your ass. They on your ass. You could take it, duplicate it, manipulate it with multiple different people. You could take it, duplicate it, manipulate it with multiple different people, Wolf Kutcher. But it's still going to show the same thing. The same thing still going to show, Wolf Kutcher. Jaguar, you know what it is. Keep your plausible deniability, Jaguar, because you know what that's going to do. You know what I mean? You know what that's going to do. That's going to put everything on Wolf Kutcher. Everything falls on Wolf Kutcher. So you know what you're doing, Jaguar. You know you're setting that man up for failure. Y'all doing this whole Jaguar uncensored, uncut bullshit. Selling it on Amazon. More fraudulent shit. You know? Jaguar uncut. Villalobos body. Don't act like you're not. It's right here. Right here. Jaguar uncensored. Brace yourself for the most disrespectful, dumb shit you ever seen. Now you're trying to take it off. I guess it's not available now, huh? Is this no longer available? Because it was a scam from the beginning. That's why it's probably not available. All this Wolf Kutcher technology podcast bullshit that you doing on the back end. Speaker knockers. Support the page. All you got to do is follow the page. Follow the pages. The page is going to lead you to the bullshit. Look, the page is going to lead you to the bullshit. He wants you to pay $3.99 to support him over here on this page, right? It's going to lead you to all they online scamming. It's a digital footprint. It's a digital footprint. All they scamming is going to go. It's going to show you a digital footprint for all of this bullshit. Appreciate the $2 gift or the y'all know what it is, the whatever that's called. Y'all gonna hide from, y'all can sit there and play in the rest of them people faces, but we over here, we do our research. We've been doing our research. We've been digging up shit. We ain't just take y'all word for it because y'all said it. Now we did our research and realized that y'all scammers, big time scammers, right? Y'all might deflect with everybody else, send everybody else in a different direction, do all of that misdirection shit with everybody else. But nah, we on to y'all. We on to y'all. I ain't gonna let y'all see my LinkedIn information. And that's why they out here trying to get people's emails, accounts, and all of that shit. We on to that shit. We on to it. We know it's a big scam. We waiting for them to catch y'all on that cruelty-free shit. And once they catch y'all on that crueltyfree.org shit, it's a wrap for y'all. Y'all know it's a wrap. Soon as they get y'all with that crueltyfree.org shit, it's a wrap for y'all. Like Reynolds rap. Just waiting for that crueltyfree.org shit to go through. And Liz Crockett, she been banned off of every other social media account besides X for all of the stuff that she's been doing. She's been banned off of every account besides X. So as soon as I seen Jaguar with Liz Crockett, I already knew what it was. As soon as I seen her with Liz Crockett, I was like, okay, yep, there go the bullshit. I already knew. So when you looking at everybody else that's involved, from the Murphys to the Liz Crockett to everybody that's involved, when you actually look at everybody that's involved, it don't point to nothing good. Huh? It don't point to nothing good. It's the same thing Murph was doing with all those pages, mental health pages, go over here pages, all of the runarounds that they was getting people to go to this page. Eventually somebody's going to donate over here. Eventually somebody's going to donate over there. So it's just multiple scams. That's why they were all working with each other, because they were all doing the same bullshit. That's why I keep on saying wicked is begotten wicked, evil is begotten evil, because they're protecting the shit out of it, and more of it is growing out of it. More of it is growing out of it. Same thing Murph do. Take a name, flip it. James Murphy, Murphy James. Wolf Coochie did the same shit. Put it on Embiid. Put it on these accounts. Murphy James, James Murphy, right? Flip the accounts. Windsor Homeless Project, 9 years, single guitarist, right? James Murphy or Murphy James. Which one was it? We don't know. Why don't we know? Because this is what they're doing. They are manipulative in the script. Coming in here with these names that when you look it up, you might get a Murphy James or a James Murphy. But this is the manipulation. This is the levels of manipulation that they were doing. Same thing Wolf Coochie doing. You look it up. Murphy had just as many accounts and scams online as Wolf Coochie, right? If you looked it up, they had just as much. All these scams, good books, all of this stuff, just as many scams as Wolf Coochie. Y'all want to sit here and make people wrong because we pointing out the shit that y'all want to ignore, the shit that y'all want to overlook. We've been pointing it out. We've been telling y'all something ain't right. Something ain't right. And here we are, many moons later. We got the "I told you so" look on our face because we told y'all so. So we looking like told y'all. Y'all the ones that's still mad, trying to act like, you know, it wasn't what it was. We looking like told y'all. We've been pointing it out. We've been saying stuff about it. We've been showing y'all like what the hell more would y'all like us to do? Like at some point, y'all gotta open y'all eyes and be like, damn, this has been going on. This is something that's repeated. You know what I'm saying? This is something that's been repeated over and over. Over and over and over and over and over, this shit's been repeated. How are we not seeing it? Huh? How are we not seeing it? Not sure. Maybe the people don't want to see it. Maybe that's what it is. But all of it's getting exposed. All of it. You know? All of it's getting exposed. Not just a little bit. All of it. You know? And that's why I keep on saying, like, you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful out here. You know? Wolf Coochie running around trying to pose all of these threats, trying to make it seem like Hims is so scary, right? They want to pose all of these threats like Hims so scary, right? But in reality, you know, I'll find them before they ever find me. And my location is I'm not hiding. I'm not hiding, right? But you got to let people know that they can't hide too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to let people know that they can't hide either, you know, because they be trying to hide behind this internet shit. And in reality, you can't really hide behind the internet because the internet is undefeated. And that's why I say, as long as you operating on the internet, you might want to operate wisely. Operate with some, you know, a little bit of, you know, everybody not playing the same games that y'all playing on the internet. Y'all weird. Y'all weird. We try to move on with peace. Y'all don't want us to move on with peace. And then when we start, you know, when we start fighting back, then it's all, oh no, they doing this, they doing that. Please, please stop them. Stop them. But they out here trying to pose the biggest threats. They out here trying to be the biggest scares on the market. They out here trying to scare people off the internet and trying to make people what? Go into hiding? Huh? Are we supposed to run? Is we?
Check this out. Oh, I want to see everybody put a hashtag of African Union's Day and we all black. We all bleed the same and celebrate for our motherfucking brothers and sisters. Why are we acting like we too good for them, or are they acting like they too good for us? Because because I'm in the middle of having like my dad is Ghanaian and my mom, she's from Detroit, Michigan, so she could.
Oh yeah, you blocked. Why? I
Ancestors.
forget why I blocked you. I don't remember what you were spamming in the comment section, but I'm pretty. You might not be blocked on that account no more because I did go unblock everybody. But
Black kids, old African booty scratcher type of shit, or some little, what is they yo? I do have a little bit of cultural difference than other people in the black community. That is
took advantage of her and left her out to dry.
like this grown ass.
Had no compassion for this girl's mental health or nothing.
You're not.
Used her and then
You're African. You're not black. You're African.
made her fight all these battles in her mind and then just dropped her off. But these are the kids. These are the kids that Jaguar looked out for and helped get back into society. Right? These are the kids. It ain't that hard to see. Y'all just got to open your eyes.
And angry and violent in Shreveport. It was because he had traveled too long without his medication. Now look at this heifer and how she treats her husband.
I would take it to the boardwalk, but it's too cold to be on that
You did
boardwalk.
the same
today.
thing
We
to
gonna
her
have to wait
mom.
for it to warm back up. Something blew in.
The patterns. You see that? She took advantage of Ladina Gold's medication. She took advantage of Goomba's medication. She took advantage of her mom's medication. She took advantage of her son's medication. Do y'all not see the patterns? I'm pointing out the patterns.
Goomba, everybody keeps asking where you are. Goomba, honey, what you doing?
Trying to get on the road.
Translation, I need to get to my medicine.
Yeah, as soon as I finish my wine.
Translation, fuck you and
Won't
anything
take care
you
of her own meds. Look, she's doing that on purpose. Look at his face. Like, yeah, right. Oh, yeah, that's the next shirt that I'm going to do. I'm going to do a follow the pattern shirt. That's the next shirt that we selling is the follow the patterns. Like on some Pink Panther shit. Like follow the patterns. Might be some Blues Clues
Now,
prints
didn't
on the
she
back
just
of it.
have her new slave, Angela, call the police on this man yesterday?
Yeah.
Listen to me. All I'm doing is pointing out the patterns. We've been picking up these patterns, but all I'm doing is pointing out the patterns. She mentions people's names. Look what happened when Omar Gooding checked her. Right? Omar Gooding had to check her.
Just to
Listen.
all the energy I'm gonna give to
And watch, why he checking her, I bet you he mentioned something about bikes. I bet you, because he knows that Jaguar is a bike thief. Watch, he mentioned something about
because it was so egregious. It was just I have a problem with y'all. We can move furniture if we need to.
Hold on. We got him back.
Oh, back like I was running. We got him.
Yeah.
We caught it right before he hopped on the plane.
A celebrity status, a highly acclaimed actor, artist, comedian.
Come on now. Brother,
Omar Gooding.
Hey, say hey. What's up, man? Good
it was
what,
somebody called you Omar Gooding Jr.
Oh, they sure did. Somebody called me Omar Gooding Jr. earlier today. I read him a riot act. I'm like, what? And it was not African American. Only us that up. I don't know why. Why do only us that up? The white folk don't. They understand that Junior is not part of a last name.
Why do you
can't pronounce ambulance?
It was Cameron, right? Who
Cameron did. Oh, we jumping right into deep water. I love this.
Right
now, look. Now, this is what I'm gonna tell you about the Cameron situation. The man didn't do it purposely. He didn't say my name wrong. It's because I saw what he was getting at.
Yes.
Now, the thing about Cameron in that film, but Ving came put two sentences.
Right
In a minute, nigga.
There was a situation where we interviewed Jaguar Wright. She spoke on you, and you weren't here yet. We brought you in following a couple of days, put your interview out, and then hers out. And I think we had a conversation like, man.
Well, I think you put hers out before you put mine out. So I thought, maybe you did her interview, and then it turned around quick, and then you put mine out, so you didn't hear the shit she was saying. And I was like, nigga, you should have brought me in immediately when she was. All right, so just to all the energy I'm gonna give to that because it was so egregious. It was just I have a problem with y'all. We can move furniture if we need to. You got to check a motherfucker when they say something wrong.
Yeah.
When I be watching these other interviews, and niggas say something that's just not wrong and right in their opinion, but just factually wrong, you got to say, well, hold on. Can we talk about what sense it makes? She made a statement towards my father who is deceased and John Singleton who was deceased. Neither one of them could defend themselves. We ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go how egregious both of those statements were. But then you want to just paint the picture that Omar Gooding is on some suspect shit. And I ain't been on nobody's list, and I never will. Period. You ain't gonna find me but they gonna release the list. Well, you ain't gonna see Omar on there. You might see Cuba Gooding Jr. on there only because I'm not Cuba Gooding Jr. Just because they're your sibling don't mean you was cut from the same cloth. You can have a brother or a sister that you don't really with, but you'll kill for them at the same time. That's just how that shit works. At least when you're black.
Yeah.
We be like.
Yeah, I'm just pointing out the patterns. I just want you guys to look at the patterns. I don't want you guys to look at the this incident, that incident. Look at the pattern of incidents. It's a pattern there. It's a pattern
And
there. It
so,
really is.
the situation that she said, I was just like, just fact check that shit. She was like, well, Omar did some shit for the part and Tyrese wouldn't. But they best friends. They've been in 3 other movies together. That don't even make sense. And the they I'm talking about is Tyrese and John Singleton. They were thick as thieves. But they were on a different side. For me personally, just being honest, I smoked, I drink, I still smoke and drink shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not how he got down. That's not how Tyrese got down or John Singleton. We like, Pat, Snoop stepped right off the little bus that they pulled him up to do the scene. He passed me the ball. I said, my nigga, wait, nigga, we about to start working. Then he passed it to Ty and John. They were like, nah, I don't do that. They got all weird about it. I was like, all right. I saw the divide there for me. Now that's for me. If you don't do that, then I just don't fuck with you. That's just why. You know.
Behind closed doors?
Say it again?
Behind closed doors, maybe they
Behind closed doors, what?
They might, the evil that do.
Be specific.
What is drinking and smoking?
Yeah.
Why would you say the evils that do?
Because we're about to go into Diddy next, but go ahead.
Well, because because I mean, I can't. I can attest to somebody and how they treat me. I can't tell you what they do when they leave me. My brother, I love him to death. He's 10 years older than me. 10 years older than me. I gotta understand what that means. If you got a little baby brother 10 years older than you, you ain't taking around all your friends. You ain't including them in all your. That's a whole nother generation. He's pop locking, I'm rapping. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole 10-year gap between the two of us. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, So, but I know how he is for me. Like when I was, little and I'd get into some, I'm gonna go get my brother. And he ran and chased down. You know what I'm saying? These niggas trying to steal my little fancy bike I just got. I got excited about it. These motherfuckers chased me to the crib. I ran up, bro, he came running down. It was like, what, nigga, what are you yelling? Oh, he took off after these. And them grown motherfuckers took off running. I'm like, that's my brother right there. Right? And then he walked back up to me. He said, what the fuck are you crying for? I'm like, nigga, I was happy until this, nigga. You know what I mean? Made me feel bad about crying. I'm like, oh, you right. Then, But that's my brother. What? But I can't attest to what the fuck you do behind closed doors. I can't attest to that. I can attest to how I feel about him and what I think. But I've also seen him do some shit that make no sense. Before all this shit started, this was on TMZ every weekend.
Even he pointing out, certain variations of things when it comes to Jaguar, right? Everybody's been pointing this out. It's not new. It's not new. She repeats the same thing over and over and over again. Get with somebody new, repeat the same thing. Break up and record it. Make money off the recording later on.
What I experience and what I go through. People see what I experience and what I go through. People have seen what you experience. Run away. So run from you. Run away from what? You. Really, for what reason? You. The trolls are telling you to run away. No. Not me. Not anybody that not anybody that has sat there and encouraged us and respect us. It's the trolls that are telling you to run away. And that's who you want to listen to? Why didn't you start when you first got up? Because that's what you do. So then let's start from there. So then let's start from there. Try to create a narrative. I'm not creating anything. I asked you last night, and I'm asking you again this morning. How in God's name did I embarrass you? How? Yes, I did. The first thing I said to you is, we were talking before we went to sleep. The first thing I said was, we were talking before we went to sleep, and I didn't get a chance to ask you what's really important to me. And what I said to you was, no, I'm not crazy, because I'm not a 40-year-old woman who doesn't face responsibility. I'm not a 40-year-old woman who doesn't face my responsibilities. That's you. You have been coddled and you have been protected as best as possible, and you do not appreciate shit. That's the problem. That's the problem. And I'm sick and tired of having to keep rewriting to fit your fucking mood swings, which happen on a regular basis. Do not play this game with me. TJ, I love you. I care about you very much. But this is the problem. This is the problem. You're a drama queen. You're a drama queen. This turns you on. Last night, an ambulance had to come here and check my vitals after your little stunt that you pulled. Resist the devil and he shall flee. Why don't you resist the devil? Why didn't you resist the devil last night? Resist the devil. Oh, so now you're calling me the devil? Now you're calling me the devil? That's funny because everybody keeps coming to the conclusion that you're the devil. And guess what? Guess what? And now once again, for the third time, 3 days in a row, you're packing and leaving and abandoning me. 3 days in a row. What is wrong with you, TJ? You sat there live. My health, there was an ambulance here for me last night. You have Graves' disease? No, I had an ambulance here last night.
Oh, do you want to talk about the ambulance or do you want to talk about how you hit me and push me?
How I hit you? When did I hit you?
Oh, the night
When did I?
before.
No. When did I hit you? When did I hit you? Look me in my face. Look me in my face. Look me in my face and tell me when I hit you. Look me in my face and tell me when I hit you. You do this all the time. You lie. You lie and you lie and you lie and you don't care who it affects. You lie and lie and lie and you don't care who it affects. I am too old to be sitting here going through it with someone who's got, now you want to climb over fences because you don't want to face the truth. No, we're going to have this conversation. We're going to have this conversation because if I got to have a fucking ambulance come to look after me behind the stress of dealing with you, you're going to explain to me why you did it. Because you don't care about me. You don't care about me. You care about yourself.
No, you care about yourself. And you
How?
the one who went online.
How?
You the one who went online and did all that shit to my fucking life.
And did what to your life? I went online and did what to your life? What did I go online and do to your life?
You wouldn't get online. This is how you get your attention. You feel better?
No.
Yeah, you did.
This is evidence. This is evidence of constant emotional abuse that I have put up with from you.
That I can show the court too.
Really, what evidence do you that you can show the court?
That you're mentally unstable.
That I'm mentally unstable.
Yes, you are.
Oh, so now you're threatening to go and revoke my bond again. You just said you have evidence to show the court that I'm mentally unstable.
Embarrassing me online, girl.
How am I embarrassing you online?
You have.
How am I embarrassing you? Why are you going through the change bag?
This is my change.
It's not your change. No, it is not your change. It is our change because all of that change was fucking come from all of the money that I've been making to support you. Yes, no. You don't get to use me and walk away.
You want me to call the police? Can you get out?
Now you want to call the police?
Yes, because I want to leave and you're refusing me to leave.
So you can run to another homeless shelter.
No.
You say you love me. You say you love me. No. You say you love me. You sat there online last night. You sat there online last night and you talked all of that shit and pretended like you fucking care about me. Why are we going to jail? Why can't you have a conversation, TJ?
And you're not supposed to have any contact with the police. So are you gonna move or
are you fucking serious?
I'm very
so
serious.
rather than having a real conversation with me, you'd rather have us both thrown in jail. And I'm the mentally unstable
You
one.
the one who said you wanted to go back to jail how many times? You wish
To
you
get
might
away
back.
from all of this
All right.
bullshit. Why can't and see, and there you go. There you fucking go. Like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of dealing with mentally unstable people who always want to push it off on someone else. You're just as bad as my husband. And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. Because you can't tell the truth. You did what you did because you're jealous. You're a jealous, incessant person. You need the help. You need the help. Unfucking believable. I'm so sick and tired of you. Argument after argument, day after fucking day. Like, I'm tired of all these goddamn fucking people. I truly am. I truly fucking am. Happening for 30 fucking years, and it always fucking happens. It always fucking happens.
God gave it to her willingly. Love and charity is not a scam. Like, I don't know, maybe y'all don't know what it means to be a Christian. They don't know how to be kind no more. Like, you know. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm just doing what Jesus told me to do. Love everybody, even my enemies, and this girl ain't my enemy. I didn't even know she was praying for me. I was, so anybody else watching, just know she protected by me too. So I had no idea. If y'all didn't know nothing, now you know. But I was in a bad way for a while, and I was telling her about it. And she said, Jaguar, I was praying for you. And I said, for real? And then for almost a year, I'm like, y'all not about to. She sent me a DM while I was in the hospital. I ain't even known about it. I ain't gonna lie. I've been lying to people. I've been telling them I've been checking my messages. I'm too busy. I ain't check shit. I had to show her. I'm like, I'm the one that reached out in January 11th, last month. Right before I went to the hospital. And before I went to the hospital, too. Yeah, we both went to the hospital. And yes, we took our meds today. Said you're also worried about our mental health. She's sitting at the bar and drinking juice. I'm not. I'm drinking juice, you guys. This is my second cup. Yeah, I got her. I'm taking care of her. Shame on y'all. Why you so hateful? Somebody said, but this girl is disrespectful. You're gonna see, but this girl is disrespectful. Disrespectful to who? Don't talk about my parents' legacy, probably. And when you find out that she's my mother, you need to start speaking. And if you undecided. Now, God rest in his Joanne's soul.
How far back do y'all want to go with her levels of manipulation and how much she actually is involved with all of this madness? Huh? How far back do y'all want to go? Because it's just, I mean, like if you see repeated after repeated after repeated, at some point, you're gonna have to say, you know what? Maybe it's Jaguar. Right? Everybody ain't just out here having problems with Jaguar.
Don't let him know you're on the phone with me.
Listen to how she talking to her son.
Doesn't matter. They have your voice. You did interviews, right?
No, I haven't done interviews in.
No, you did. No, you did interviews recently with Sean Davy Way.
Yeah, he did send me a call once.
No, he published a whole interview with your voice.
Imagine your mom doing this.
That I terrorized you, that you're grateful for your dad, that if it wasn't for your dad, your life would have been miserable, that I'm a terrible mom and I'm a monster, and that you always wanted to get away from me, but you were too afraid. They have your voice. You didn't know?
First I've heard of it.
I'm sorry, nephew. What did your cousin just say?
I didn't hear that last part. It was first I've heard of it.
There are
First I've heard of it.
there are thumbnails.
You hear that?
First I've heard of it.
You didn't know?
There are thumbnails all over YouTube of you saying you hate me, of you saying I'm a terrible mom, that I beat you, that I did molest Giovanni, and that you think your dad is the greatest thing ever. You know what they did, right? They did the same thing they did with that video with Tasha K. They just took your voice and put it through AI. I know your voice. I knew it wasn't you. Ain't that something?
This shit is crazy. And what's so crazy with this AI, it's at an all-time high. They're all utilizing it for bad, for nefarious intentions, allegedly. But
I want to ask you
right
this.
there.
I want to ask you this. Did my son sound like he hates me?
Mhm.
Did my son sound confused at what's going on YouTube?
No. Well,
Did what my son say in just that 2 minutes, did it line up with anything in these thumbnails?
Does that make sense? You heard what he said, right? Even the son admits that she did something with Giovanni, right? That was inappropriate. Even the son admits she did something with Giovanni that was inappropriate, right? Right? The son admits it. What about it's the patterns for me. It's the patterns of behavior that people are not looking at. You can't have somebody out here with this pattern of behavior and you say it's normal. You just ain't got these people out here with these patterns of behavior. And it's normal. This is normal? Huh? And you know, I looked into another person. That's connected to them. Guess what? Megan McLover. Megan McLover. GoFundMe. Megan McLover, GoFundMe. 19,000 already in her GoFundMe. You know, the one that she was sending all her mods to. They had to go through an evaluation first. No, this ain't Lady Letitia. This is the other one that she has everybody going to for the mods and stuff like that. She's got them going to the Megan Glover person for the mods and all of that stuff. You know who you know back when Bonnie or Amber, she made Amber go see this person. She made them all take a class with Megan Glover. Come on, you guys know. You guys remember. You guys remember? Yeah, yeah. See, Mick Glover, the one that she sent the people to when she did the class.
Get rid of the snap, but I'm gonna start stealing.
She made them do a class with this
Ain't that what
person.
you been
Remember?
doing? You been stealing, huh? You been stealing. We're not gonna talk about every time I turn around and look on the internet, y'all stealing in Walmart, you're stealing in Walgreens, you're stealing in CVS, you're stealing everywhere. What is you talking about? That ain't no threat.
And this is she's supposed to be a truth specialist. Now, first she was telling everybody mental health healer. See right there, mental health healer. Now she a truth specialist. Same games that you know, what you call was playing. Same games that all of them was playing. Jaguar sending people to this person online, right? Playing this same game. But you know, she kind of resembles Queen Tulsa, doesn't she? Doesn't she kind of resemble Queen Tulsa? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But you know, they all on here doing this shit.
Okay, so let me get this right. So it's not a problem when Nikki is over there talking about her coochie pink and her booty stank and whatever. But it's a problem. It's a problem when she says America first. So it's not a problem when you're a 3-year-old and you're a 4-year-old running around twerking and memorizing her lyrics that are disgusting. But when she starts talking about
That's what I'm saying. The circle is so big. Like, I keep on trying to say, like, you can't, like, these people are going to keep on doing the same thing. It's the same thing over and over again. They'll make new pages and repeat the story. You know? Atwoods and them is doing the same thing over there. All of them doing the same thing. And if we want to get technical, let's look at the petty pocket. Let's look at the very beginning of the petty pocket, guys. This is the very beginning of the petty pocket. And let's see who name pops up in the very beginning of the petty. Is that Laura Kelly? Is that Laura Kelly down there? Huh? Very first name in the petty pocket, Laura Kelly. We talking about receipts. We only talking about receipts, guys. Right? Laura Kelly. Whose name is this attached to? Hold on. Whose name is Laura Kelly attached to? Oh, deleted user. Only deleted user we know in the Discord is RC117. Huh? That's the only that's the only deleted user we know in the Discord is RC117. Huh? At this moment, I think we need a Sean Davy way Holy Spirit activate. You know what I'm saying? Holy Spirit activate. Holy Spirit activate. You better get him, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because these was the games that was constantly being manipulated. But why were you one of the first people to send stuff in the Discord when it came down to the bullshit? But you say you wasn't with the bullshit. But here we are. Here we are. Laura Kelly. Huh. Snoop, the loop, the loop, the loop, the loop, do 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 do. See the Blues Clues, and every time the Blues Clues, you lose. Huh? Every time the Blues Clues, you lose. See, you're connected because you do the same shit, you play the same games, but you think that there was no type of tie to you. Huh? You thought it wasn't nothing that was tied to you. You thought none of this stuff was tied to you. The manipulation wasn't tied to you. Because you thought you erased everything that you put in the Discord. You thought that you was that sneaky in the Discord. You know? But the games just keep going on, don't they? Y'all just got to keep playing them. Y'all just got to keep playing the games, no matter what. The show must go on. You'll just get a new batch of people that you'll play the same game with. You know? She thinks she tried to change her name in the what you call 'em. Like, so now it's not Laura Kelly no more. It's like L dot 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 dot. I'm not sure if this is her though. I can't be sure, but I'm pretty sure this is her in the Discord. Before she tried to do some old flim flam shit. No, that ain't her. I remember this face though. I'm trying to remember where I remember this face at. Because this face messaged me a couple of times. And that's why I keep on saying they hiding. They hiding, but they play these games. You know? They play these little games, but they hide. And they don't like the fact that we point them out. They don't like the fact that we speak on it and don't let them play them games with us. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody asked these questions. Nobody was curious about how this stuff came about. You know what I mean? This was Laura Kelly looking up James Murphy James, right? This was Laura Kelly putting this shit in the Discord talking about something. I seen in your Discord where somebody was looking up addresses of blah, 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 this shit, and a third. It was you, motherfucker. It was you. It was you. Looking it up and sending it to somebody else so they could post the shit in there. It was you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody care if you sent it to another account, if you sent it to somebody else. It was you planting the shit in there that you later gonna fucking discuss. Look, this is the first thing in the petty pocket. This is the first thing in there. The first thing in there. First thing in the petty pocket. Come on. Come on. These people act like nobody has proof. They act like they doing this espionage shit. They try to play this little mental manipulation game where they act like they not involved and they didn't do this and they ain't had nothing to do with that and they wasn't doing this and they get the fuck out of here. That's not even including the fact that she tried to put my PayPal, you know what I'm saying, in the negative when she tried to she tried to bullshit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She tried to put my PayPal in the negative, you know what I'm saying? That's not even including that bullshit. You know what I mean? Like the games just kept going and going. Like they dragged this shit out for however long they can. Look, this is going back to, you know what I'm saying, January. This is January 31st, 2025. January 31st, 2025. These people playing like they don't have no notion or recollection of when they came about in the Discord, and I never posted nothing in this Discord. I just went in there and took pictures. The fallout with Murph ain't happened until way after the fact. to way after all of this. Way after all of this, the fallout with Murph ain't happened. Until way after. See? Right around this time, the fallout with Murph takes place. And look who's posting the stuff in here about Murph, right? Deleted account. This is RC117 or somebody else. This is RC117. Deleted account. Because if you go back up, it'll tell you who the deleted account is. It'll say it's RC117. It's me, RC117. So you see who was posting the shit in there. You see who was posting the shit in there, right? When it came down to the Murph shit, right? Part 1. Hold on. The Murph shit's down here. Boom. This is RC117, right? The latest UK World News Sports. This is RC117, you know, posting that Murph got into it with somebody and got kicked out. This is Helen Smith or Helena posting this about the Windsor shit, right? This is what made us look up the Windsor and all of that stuff. This is what made me look it up later on when she was sending all of this, right? They putting all of this stuff in here. Then we look it up later on when we did start beefing with Murph. We didn't start beefing with Murph until maybe. See, look, even this, they was putting stuff in there about Mike the Music Network, right? And the thing ain't happened with Mike the Music Network until later on. The shit ain't happened with Golden and them until later on, right? But this is the stuff that they was putting in the petty pocket. Right? Look, Murph. This is RC117. Nick the Mountain Goat. This was February 2025. Nick the Mountain Goat. RC117 putting that in there. Jay Mizak. RC117 putting Jay Mizak in there. Golden Queen. RC117 putting that in there. These are all Jaguar troll farms. You see that right there? These are all Jaguar troll farms. You see the accounts that he just put in there? Get to know Nick the Mountain Goat, Jay Mizak, and Golden. Or no, this is Cookie. Right? These are all Jaguar troll farms. I just sent one here to people may have heard yet, right? This is the list. This is what they was doing. Just D's, right? That's RC117 putting that in there. Just D's, right? The music recording network, Maggie the Black Owl, Ada Santiago's YouTube. I'm just saying VP. Come on, it's all right there. All right there. Ain't nobody had to do shit. They sending you everything. They doing this. They trying to play this. They trying to manipulate that. But that's why I said, you know, you just kick everybody out and you keep the evidence. You just kick everybody out and you keep the evidence. And as a reward, here's a nice little clip brought to you by Trevor Green. Shout out to Trevor Green.
Last time I walked into that club, Beyonce was upstairs, and he was making it very clear that me walking away from him was going to be the end of my career. And I told him, he said, I was dancing. I was having a good time. If you look at that picture, I had sweated my hair out. I was having such a ball. And then he and I had that uncomfortable conversation. He said, it's going to kill me to know that something like you is out there and no one's ever going to know you existed. And I looked at him and I said, well, see, Sean, it's a big world. And that was the night we declared war on each other. And like I told him when I walked away from him,
after they snapped that picture. If you look at it, the both of us look very surprised, trying to pretend like we were taking a picture together. Truth is that was war.
I think the world is going to be shocked by what comes out.
Oh, absolutely. I just don't know why they are. It's been happening in front of everyone's faces for decades. For decades.
How many victims?
What's the difference between me and Judy Garland? Social media.
How many victims?
There was none for her.
How many victims potentially do you think there could be?
Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim?
Keeping people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious. Just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious. Why aren't they speaking now? They've also been very quiet in this time of the Diddler's downfall.
Jaguar,
Guess they're on vacation.
if this goes to court, Jaguar, do you think that the world is going to be shocked by what comes out?
Oh, absolutely. I just don't know why they are.
It's been happening in front of everyone's faces for decades.
Y'all make sure y'all go watch that episode over on Trevor Green's page, Jaguar, right? The backpedaler. Make sure y'all go watch that episode over there. I don't want to play too much of it. Spoil it for y'all. I don't want to spoil it for y'all, I don't want to spoil it for y'all. But, we will close out the same way we came in. And y'all know what that is. I hope y'all have a great day. Love is love. Namaste. Ashe. Salutation. Shalom. Peace. Peace.
When she dropped that line that shook the whole room, Jack froze up like boom, 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 boom. Receipts rolled in, comments went insane. Everybody knew Jackie was playing
games. But when the truth hit, and the singer said it wasn't me, I blame the AI idea. Sitting out there for the world to see. That's what Sean Carter done to me. She lied to me. She lied to you. But when it stopped here, and we got to prove.
She tried to twist the story.
Rewrite the scene.
Set the box, framed her
On the live stream. But down that she said that could be for accountability.
No glitch, no code, no digital ghost.
That's now doing the most. You got the world to see. And it's yeah. Pushing through. She's not looking for different proof that this hate wasn't her nest. That it has access somehow. Then the ghost in the algorithm.
When the heat came down, she cried, that's what Sean Carter done to me. Till the truth pulled up, and she changed her key. She had everyone lost
And that lasting scream.
When she said wasn't Jay-Z,
It was Evergreen.
but the real question is,
Who the hell is Evergreen?
yeah, she flipped the script when the stakes got steep, and the biggest lie Jackie would ever see is when
She said,
that's what Sean Carter done to me. We saw what we seen. You got caught in your lie. That wasn't AI.
and the damn sure
Wasn't Trevor
Green. The biggest lie she could ever speak.
is when she said, that's what Sean Carter done to me.
Now here we could play a little bit of our music until like I don't know what else people got going on. I don't know what y'all got going on today. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really doing too much today. I do gotta go check on some animals, you know, maybe feed, you know, water some plants. I was gonna go dig some holes today, you know. Y'all make sure y'all get some memberships in there, man. Buy some people some memberships. Get some memberships in there. It's Friday. I know y'all got paid. Wait. I know some of y'all got paid today. Go ahead, become a member. Lock in your membership. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it all be for nothing. We worked hard, you know what I'm saying, to get our membership or to get monetized, you know what I'm saying? Don't let it all be for nothing. You know? You just relaxing today too. Yeah, we all just relaxing today. I don't know if Magic gonna go live. Yo, remember we was cooking them in every corner, like every way we could. We was doing the most. That stuff is forever on Spotify now. Like that stuff is stuck on Spotify now. That's stuck on iHeart. That's stuck on Amazon. Like all of the stuff that we did when we was beefing with them, that is stuck out there now. It's stuck out there. That's why they still trying to get back at us. You know what I'm saying? That's why they still trying to get back at us right now. You know? They can't get their get back. We gotta be ready for them. Emergency. I just got out of surgery. I'm having problems with Martin. It won't work with me. I did some shit in my past and it's cursing me. I was in right there with that bitch for me. I'm sipping that hand and it's stirring me. It's stressing me. My lyrics going against the grain and that's just stressing me. I pray to God that God have mercy. I'm living a crazy life. I just shot at a nigga for talking some shit on the game. He paid the price. Saved my life. If you want to lick shit, we can get whipped shit. We can get paid tonight, nigga. Everybody want the money, but don't want to go down, down, down. 187. You killed the nigga. You don't know if you gon' go to heaven. Fight my demons, fight my demons. So many demons. Me against these demons. These demons. Fight my demons, fighting my. It's me against these demons. Me against these demons. I'm fighting these demons up in the ghost. I'm fighting these demons up in the moat. And in the beam. You're hitting the spleen. That money be green. I'm looking so clean. No cold, my niggas follow me like the Pope. Don't give a fuck about bystander. Hotliner. Don't take no slander. Don't take no slander. Everybody want the money, but don't wanna go down, down, down. 187. You killed the nigga, you don't know if you gon' go to heaven. Fight my demons, fight my demons. So many demons. Me against these demons. Get these demons. Fight my demons, fight my demons, fighting mine. It's me against these demons. These demons. Fight my demons, fight my demons.
As I sort through the rubbish, my days of thugging get slow and rubbish. Idolizing puppets who control the puppet like a
Fight my demons, fighting mine. It's me against these demons.
all of a sudden my past
Against these demons.
dark and muddy. And hoping for sunny.
Fight my demons, fight my demons.
Find peace.
I would play that one song, but you know, that song already got us in trouble. Played that one song, and then all of a sudden it was, you know, on from there. All that, you don't have to be perfect. Nah. Man, listen. We was on their radar from that moment on. They was like, come here. You ain't allowed to sing to these women. It said, come here. You out here singing to these women. We don't need you out here singing to these women. Come here. Hey, y'all make sure y'all join the Discord. If y'all want, make sure y'all join the Discord. Make sure y'all become a member. Make sure y'all do the things that YouTube allows you to do. If you ain't hit the thumbs up button, hit the thumbs down. As long as you interact, it don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Interact with it. It don't matter to me. You know? Once again, we are going to, you know, bring you the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding, but we also got to continue to point out this radical stuff. All right. We got to continue to point out this radical stuff. All right. We'll be going live again. I got to go outside and get some stuff done. If you donate, we appreciate you. If you don't donate, we appreciate you. If you're just here to watch and see, we appreciate that. Anything and everything, we do appreciate it. Even though they say we don't appreciate it, we do appreciate it. All things go to a good cause, and all things is for a good reason. So we hope y'all had a great one. We hope y'all enjoy this one, and we hope y'all enjoy the next one. You're only as good as your last show. And with that said, we got to go.